Hi guys, and welcome to another replay. Yep, it's another ranked battle. This time in a Musashi, and that is tier 9. There is only one tier 8 per team, so poor tier 8. Well, anyway, it's actually not that bad to be tier 8. Again, sorry for the cursor. I'm using the NVIDIA screen capturing software, and I have two monitors, so something is a little bit off about that, because I definitely didn't move the cursor over the video while playing, but I hope we can survive that. Anyways, that explained. I was saying, being tier 8 is not that bad, because you tend to get closer when there are less ships, so range is not an issue. Guns and armor wise, the differences between tier 8s and 9s, minor. Obviously tier 9s are better, but you can hold your own normally, at least if you know how to play. So yeah, anyways, the Musashi premium ship, mini Yamato, so big guns, you can overmatch everything. Well, pretty much. You can't really angle against this. You will go through their nose. Maybe not get a citadel, but you will penetrate their nose and do some nice damage, which we may or may not see in this game. But it does have its weaknesses. The AA is not very good, but who cares? No CVs in this game, at least. Also, it has its armor weak spot in the front. If you try to angle, they can and will penetrate you from the front, pretty much. Well, if they know where to shoot. I have done that myself, so I have learned my lesson as well, being on the receiving end. But you have to watch, not just for battleships, even cruisers can penetrate your front. Oh, by the way, I guess the last game I played in this thing, I had to shoot at a DD at some point towards the end, so that's why I'm firing HE, and now I noticed. That's the only reason. If not, I would definitely have loaded HP here. Sorry. Yeah, armor piercing. I did hit him for nearly 5,000, but had that been armor piercing, I might have gotten a citadel. Who knows? He was broadside. So, whatever. We'll take it anyway. Sadly, no fires, but ships have been spotted, so why not? It's Alaska and the Iowa. Well, that's the same amount of damage as the HE from before. So I'm broadside on here, which I don't like, so I'm going to turn a little bit away. But I don't think they're shooting at me, though. They have two cruisers and another battleship that are closer than me. So I'm going to shoot at the Alaska. It has the radar, not that we have any DDs, but still it has radar. Okay, salvo I suppose, nearly 8k. The guns are the same as on the Yamato from what I understand, except the accuracy is a little bit worse, so not as good at sniping, but well, 13 kilometers, I think I can do that. I do like that I go undetected between salvos here, and I'm not really sure what our Alaska is doing other than pretty much suicide, because he's going to die. He's not getting out of there. I think he realized his mistake. He's going in reverse, but too little too late. Yeah, he died. And he was also the one sputting, so crap. Oh well, let's shoot the Chambard. With HP this time. With AP. H? Why do I say H? AP. And I hit him. For whatever. Okay, the other Musashi, other than me that is. A little bit of incoming fire there, nothing to worry about. Oh well, let's see if we can get the Alaska. I think that'll be a citadel, but who knows. Yep, Got him. Only one though. 2 ricochets. A little bit strange based on the angle and whatnot. And now he's behind the island. The good thing here is that I can hit everywhere on the map pretty much. If I move to the middle here, I will be able to hit everything. So that Musashi there, he's not getting away. Well, if he can get behind the island over there, he will be safe. And I guess that's where he's going, but why not? But I'm detected, so something must be in the middle there. So watching out for return fire from that direction. Ooh, nearly 10k. That's not bad at this range. Plus he's on fire, so he's not having a good day. Let's see, 3000. Can I get the kill? Ooh, 2k, he's on fire. There we go. I was trying to guess. Nah, he died. Oh well. Okay, so the Alaska is coming out. I'm not expecting him to shoot at me because that guy there is closer than me. So those guys there should leave me alone so I can show some broadside. Also, I'm undetected now. I'm a little bit here. Chambard, Alaska. I wanted the Chambard, but the Alaska, well, he started turning, so the Alaska I think is a better target. 6,000. We'll take it. Okay, the Soyuz definitely took a beating there. He lost most of his health, but he was broadside on to 2 battleships and a cruiser. I'm not really sure if he's moving forward there, so lobbing them over the island. Okay, 18,000 through the front. So yeah, you can do that in the Musashi. There's very little he can do about it. But okay. Turning away here because, ooh, that could hurt. Oh, just short. Nice. Okay, so the Tirpitz. I think he's going to be the next target. He is running for cover behind those islands. Also, there's an Alaska in there somewhere. Well, it's last spotted there anyway. The Tirpitz has torpedoes, but I think they're 6-kilometer torpedoes. Maybe 7 or 8 at the most. And he is 8 kilometers away, so I should be safe. Unless he launched them a little while ago, they might be able to reach around, but we would like him to die before he could get into safety and heal. So here we go. I waited until all my guns cleared the island. Boom. Nearly 9k. And that was my first kill. I'm up to, let's call that 77,000 damage. And we are winning. Not by much, but a little. We're not getting any points. We do have the outer circle. Or the outer whatever. But they must have a ship there. Maybe the Iowa. And they do have the middle, so they're gaining points. We are not. My plan here is now to get around that island. I don't want to sail in there. I want to get around the next one, the one he's behind now. But I don't think I'll be fast enough before he goes down. Our Soyuz is in a position to hit him, I think. Plus somebody else. So yeah, he's almost dead. And I think he's dying now. Yep, there he went. So basically, as we're moving forward on that island, they're coming from behind. But given the turning circle of this ship, I don't think I can make it around. So I could turn the other way, U-turn towards my right, but my guns would be facing in the wrong direction. So I decided to continue. Also, if I continue, I will move into the inner circle and prevent them from gaining points. However, there's a ship over there, the Buffalo. I will get shot at by him. He went undetected, but Guns loaded, pointing the right way, might as well. So, blind fire. And I actually hit him. Not for much, but hey, what the hell. The Chambard is coming up behind me. Nothing I can do about it right now. And he missed. Nearly. 900 damage. Nothing to worry about. It's a fairly even game, although they are winning on points because they have 2 of those circles. But soon I will get into the middle and then they won't get any more. Anyways, there's the Alaska. He's pointing his nose straight at me. So, firing at him. Well, that was a little bit disappointing. He had HE loaded, that was unfortunate. So here, I'm in some trouble because I have a Chambard on my left, I'm being shot at by the Buffalo on my right, and the Alaska is straight in front of me. I need to point my nose straight at him because if I don't, he has that weak spot to aim for. And I need to stop because if not, I'm sailing out in front of the Chambard and he has a reload booster. I don't know if it's off cooldown, but either way. And he is coming. So I was a little bit nervous here. Reload booster, 1-2 salvos, and he is pointing his guns at me. And that was a bit premature. Ooh, okay, that was cheap. So I got him and he slammed me for 10k, but that could have been much worse. Those were normal penetrations. Okay, so my left is clear. Well, there is an Iowa somewhere there. I'm a little bit nervous about him popping up, but I decide, let's move forward and get this Alaska killed so I can point my guns and my ship towards my right. And I spank him good. So I'm also not detected now. So I should be safe against the Buffalo. Well, if he can blind fire me. Well, he's trying. Okay, so at this point I'm like, okay, cool, I'm capping. And I'm expecting that Iowa to show up from there at any moment now. So that's why I'm pointing my guns there. I don't recall how long it has been since he was spotted, but if it wasn't that long, it's the most logical place for him to pop up. But I have pretty much angled my ship against him if he comes from there. Not the best angle, yes, I know, but at least somewhat angled. So, and oh crap, he wasn't there. And I'm perfectly broadside, and his guns are pointing this way, and I'm just going shit, shit, shit behind there, but I can clear it. Ooh, I ate almost 10,000, but I got a salvo off just as he went undetected, and I spank him good. 6 penetrations, 3 citadels. What was that, 35k or so? So yeah, that hurt him. He starts repairing, but well, at this point I am fairly confident that I can take him. So reload it and slowing down. I did manage to cap. That was a bad salvo. I think his was worse, so okay, no problem. I'm not sure about the Buffalo where he is, but he is still over there somewhere. Taking some hits from him. I know I'm coming to a stop here, but I'm expecting to be well enough angled to not have any issues with incoming fire. As it turns out, I was wrong. He did 37,000 damage through the back end of my ship. I think those were citadels, but I'm not sure how the hell he did that. I don't think there's a citadel in that area. That or he just got normal penetrations. Either way, I'm not happy about this right now. Because I'm on low health. If he does that again, I'm dead. And we haven't won this yet. But well, shells in the air, got him. Now I just have to not die. If he got some return shells in, ooh, and there they are. I think 0 damage. Okay, there's a buffalo. He's now without friends. And my heal is off cooldown. No. Hit 3. Well, I'm not spotted, so... Okay, there we go. Healing. I thought I was going to be able to spank this buffalo good, but he turned away from me in the last moment. Anyways, up to 190k damage, 4 kills, so that's not bad. And I am stopping here, because here I can actually shoot over the island, and he's turning again. And I think this one is ours. 8k. And I'm telling the team that I need Kraken. And I have to give a lot of credit now, because the guy in the Leon, I think says right about now. Okay. Well, I assume it's him anyway. The Neptune is too far away to do anything, and there's going to be an island in the way. And that was just bad. Damn. I mean, I got 1 penetration, but those were long and short at the same time. So right now the Leon could kill this guy easily. But he's letting me fire away, so fire away I do. I'm not too worried about return fire from him. I don't think he can spank me hard enough. I have 30k. And I'm telling him thank you. Yeah, it is that guy, Leon, who said, get the kill, get the kill. Well, he's down to 4,000 something there. Another salvo. Come on, we just need like 2 shells to hit him and he's done. That looks good. I have to move forward, I think. God damn it. 3 over penetrations. 176 hit points. And the guy in the Leon is laughing his ass off. Like, okay, 1 more salvo. I have no idea about my aim here. And he's taking hits for the team, or rather for me, so... Great teammate, great sport. Yeah, got the kill. Okay, so let's take a look at the results. And the first number that jumps out here is the 1 million credits. That's not bad. If only this had been the Missouri, that would have been a lot more. And I'm not using any special flags, really. Not the dragon flags, at least. I wouldn't use them on this. So that's pretty nice. I don't know what the multiplier is for playing ranked, but that is definitely nice. But 12k experience, 2.6k free experience. Sorry, elite experience. Yeah, sorry, forgot that. Got a Kraken and 2 other achievements, which I don't remember what are. Anyways, moving on. Damage 209,000. That is pretty good for ranked with only 7 enemy ships. 68 shell hits. Well, it was a long game. I'm not entirely sure. I think something like 17 minutes. So that's pretty neat. The 5 kill, hence the Kraken. Only 3 citadels, but they came at a good time. If not, that Iowa would have probably killed me, because she spanked me good, so that would have given him the advantage. Defended a number of times, captured 1 solo, that must have been the center, and assisted in 1 secondary hit. Oh my god. Well, anyways, yeah, that's pretty neat, I think. So the 2 teams, again, I would like to highlight the Leon, the, what's his name? Poison Hack. That's an interesting name. Definitely thank you to you again, because if not for you, I would not have gotten the Kraken. I mean, you never know. If he had shaved off some health, I might have gotten the killing blow anyway, but he might also easily have gotten that kill. So he definitely made that possible, or a lot easier. So yeah, great sport there. He could have gotten a kill and more XP. But anyways, I got nearly 3,000 base experience. That's pretty good. But also Neptune, I didn't really see him do anything, but I was paying attention to my own game, but he got 2,000 as well, base XP there. So that's definitely good. And even the worst guy on our team got 1,300 there. That's very nice. So worst is very loosely used here. He can be happy about that. definitely gotten less for wins and losses. And considering, I mean, it looks like we spanked them good, but it was a fairly close game until the end. So, yeah, looking at the enemy team, that's a little bit less stellar from a couple of the guys. Well, mostly the Turpits. He died without doing that much. But I guess before he got close enough to us, his teammate had died, and then he was sailing into 3 or 4 ships. So yeah, he was probably screwed no matter what. Maybe he should have tried. I mean, torpedoes on both sides. If you get into that position, you might get lucky. You might take 1 or 2 with you, or at least do a lot of damage before you go down. Who knows? It's easy to sit here afterwards and say, oh, you should have done that differently. Well, I guess he tried. He is also only tier 8. Doesn't make it easier. But yeah, the 2 teams. The Iowa there did well. 1400 base experience. Losing the game, that's decent at least. But still, 4 of them got more than 1,000. So not bad, not bad. Again, they were winning for most of the game. Well, until they weren't. Okay, and the detailed report. Did the most damage to the Alaska. Yeah, definitely spanked him good a couple of times. So yeah, he took most of it. He didn't play poorly. I don't know how much he did to me, but well, since he can't really angle against my guns, then not much he can do. And when I caught him, well, before I killed him, he wasn't going anywhere. From sitting still, really, I don't think he would be able to make it behind the island. So even if he waited for me to fire and then floored it, I would have gotten a nice broadside and he would have died. So I think he did what he could when he got in that position. Could argue that he shouldn't have gotten in that position and moved forward, maybe continued with the team around the islands. But again, hindsight is 2020, as they say. Should have, could have, would have, or whatever it is. But yeah, I got him good. The Iowa also spanked him good, most in that first salvo. So that was nice. The Buffalo as well, yeah, the Sean Bard, yeah. Turpits, only the 1 salvo, was it? Or did I fire 2? I actually don't remember. I think it was only the 1. So yeah, not bad. I have kill steal. The Musashi more or less the same. A little bit sad that I didn't get the kill on him, but whatever. Shouldn't be greedy. And everything was done with armor piercing. Nothing else was fired. Well, the 1 secondary shell, that did 0 damage. Well, I guess more were fired, but they didn't hit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What did I tank? What is your potential damage? Oh, I actually tanked more than 1 million. I also ate a lot of damage. Thank you, Iowa. But yeah, capture points, defense points. Oh, fair enough. Oh yeah, the game time 17 minutes. Yeah, that was good. And I sailed nearly 43 kilometers. So I didn't just sit and snipe the whole game. I was being aggressive. And I'm going to include the credits in this one, mostly because I got 1 million, well, before expenses. And yes, I do have premium at this moment. I got lucky with a super container, so from that 1 million after paying yada yada, I gained 876,000. That's pretty neat. And apparently I am using 2 flags, Sulu and that's another flag. So the Sulu flag for 20% extra credits. So yeah, no special flags really. So I'm guessing with all the dragon flags or whatever for economy, I would probably have gotten closer to what, 1.5 million? I don't really know, but definitely a bit more than this. But still, this is a very decent game. I was using the Yamamoto Isoroku captain, so he gained a fairly decent amount of experience for the game. I don't have him as 21 yet. Don't actually remember what he is, 17, 18 maybe. But anyways, doesn't really matter. It was the daily win bonus as well, I see. There's a clan bonus. So Yeah, nice stuff in there. So even if you don't have the Missouri, you can still make good credits with this one. Not that this ship is available anymore. I was lucky to get it while I could. So yeah. But yeah, that's it really. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time. Bye bye.